Doing something that I'm not very proud of, and that is I am currently making a roast chicken for a man that's not my boyfriend or my husband. We're just casually seeing each other, and I'm making him a roast chicken. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Oh my God, I have mental problems.
Yes.
Will he fall in love with me after I give him this?
No.
1,000%. There's like absolutely no doubt in my mind that that's gonna happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. No funny stories today, no interesting occurrences, no clever intros. Let's just get down to business with these women, guys, and let's cover women over 30 realizing that the wall is unforgiving and takes no prisoners. Let's get to it.
I'm doing something that I'm not very proud of, and that is I am currently making a roast chicken for a man that's not my boyfriend or my husband. We're just casually seeing each other, and I'm making him a roast chicken. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Oh my God, I have mental problems.
We can tell. Why are you doing that? I don't know, you tell me. Why do you invest in men that don't care about you, and you don't give the time of day to men that love you, right? Or are interested in you, let's say. This is the question that these women should be asking, guys.
Will he fall in love with me after I give him this?
No.
1,000%. There's like absolutely no doubt in my mind that that's gonna happen. It's just like so embarrassing. Like I'm humiliated right now. Like this is, look at, I got it. Organic free range. This is simp behavior.
And this is the treatment that chads get by the mere fact that they exist, right? Like you may whine to me and say, Hidan, I've written the long poems, written the long texts, ask them about their favorite color. You know, I'm a gentleman, I open doors, I do all these things, I pay for dates, they don't care about me. Yeah, guys, that's how it works nowadays. If you show interest and you behave like a proper man, what used to be valued in the past, you will be dismissed. You will be put in the category of simps, which I have over 1,000 of, right? Like all these beautiful guys who do all those things, yeah, these women have like 50 of them. They don't care about you, you just want more. But that one guy who doesn't care even to remember our names, oh, he's the one, and this woman is making him dinner. You gotta love it.
Pathetic.
But guys, enough about her. I'm gonna ask Ampu to please stop laughing. Guys, put all your sad faces on. We're gonna cover a terrible story. We have the violin music going on. Let's get started.
17 and a half years married, 4 kids. I begged this man, please, I've never been out of the U.S. Can we please go out of the U.S.? I want to experience something new. Can we travel? Can we do something? No. I get a text from him 5 minutes ago. What does it say? Hey, I need your permission. It's in the planning, but me and Aaron, his fiance, are taking her kids and he wants to take Kylie to Mexico for spring break. And I said, because he needs my permission to do that. And I said, absolutely, it's a great experience for her. Just please watch her, have fun and be safe. But it's really, really hard for me because it's like 17 and a half years, 4 kids, and I begged you to take us or to take me and to do those kinds of trips and to spend that kind of time with us. And it was always no. And now you're giving this woman everything that I begged you for. Everything I begged you for, you are giving to her. People do that because they want to feel heard. They want to know that they're validated for feeling the way that they're feeling, that it's not right and it isn't okay. And it confirms my choice to divorce was right. Even though I'm the one that was shamed and I'm the one that lost friends of 15 years because they didn't want to be associated with me anymore because I walked away. It's just so hurtful. It's so hurtful when the person that you love and just get you see them give somebody else everything that you ask for. Everything you ask for. And they turn around and give it to somebody else. And maybe it's because he's giving it to her because he realized, hey, Mandy left me because I wouldn't give it to her and I wasn't listening to her. I'm not going to make that same mistake twice. But it still doesn't change the fact. You're giving her everything I asked you for. You know, talking about self-worth and loving yourself. It's hard not to, when something like this happens, to go, why is she worth doing all of this for and I'm not? And why? And I know I shouldn't think that, but you can't help but think that. And then on the other hand, you're like, and why can't I find somebody who wants to give me those things and wants to love me and let me love them too in the same? Like, I'm not just saying give that to me, but like mutual, like I want to give you everything that you want and I want you to help me get the things that I want. But it just feels so unfair, and life isn't fair. And you know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is.
Well, that sounds like a horrible experience. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but here's what I think. First off, you always gotta take with a grain of salt these sad stories, victim stories filled with tears, with a grain of salt on the internet. Because, look, if at this point you haven't learned that not everything that flies on the internet is true, man, I don't know what to tell you, right? We get so often from both men, women, it's not even regarding dating. There's so many stories on the internet of people victimizing themselves, and then later you find out it's a totally different picture, right? But even if we were to assume that all of this was true, I mean, it just begs so many questions, right? Like, we are just supposed to assume that this man was just a horrible man, a horrible husband. He never cared about you in the slightest. Just because, right? Just because he was a bad husband. So what did he ask for? Did you provide him with what he was asking for? Another thing, guys, and this always shocks me, she says, I walked away. You know, my divorce, I was in the right to do it because he is a horrible husband. If he is a horrible husband, why did you have 4 kids with him? This is what I really don't get. A lot of these women say that, oh, I was justified in my divorce because he was so bad. And then you find out they stayed with him for 30 years and had 7 children. It's like, which one is it? If he was so horrible, first off, why did you marry him? Second off, why did you have 4 kids with him? You know, it's like, pick a lane, okay? I'm not saying it's that easy. I'm not saying it's that black and white. But oftentimes, it's like, man, which lane are you picking? Is it either he's really bad and I have to get myself out of here, or are we going to try and have our life with him, right? So many questions, guys, and honestly, I just don't think that's the full part of the story. But what do you think? What are your takes? Let me know down in the comments below, guys, and thank you for watching. I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.